you guys are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Lois Villarreal. If you are returning, welcome back. Somebody was waiting for me. I love it. I love you guys. You're amazing. I got a new device I'm going to be trying out on Facebook. So if you guys want to go see what that looks like, don't leave YouTube to do that. I'm just joking. Do it if you want. Okay. So it's actually not super new. It's a tablet that I had, and I was thinking, I wonder if this one is going to be better. So I'm going to try that out. Alright, let's see. Let me turn down the volume on this thing. And but we all know even with the extended forecast that we have a live, as you go on in time, it's just not as certain. We can't really get a forecast that high too. Same thing with forecast home. So pull my Facebook app really fast. Each point, the size of the circle is determined by the front records. Look how big the circles get as you go out in time. So the time errors are based on forecasts from the last 5 years. So you can see, of course, as you go a little bit. Oh, it says that you can put these videos in the album. I did not know that. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to start putting my videos in an album. I did not know you could do that. That's pretty darn cool. Okay. So here we go. We're going to try this out. Where's my... Let me jump off my Wi-Fi. Hold on. So it doesn't mess anybody up. Oh, I see. You can't. I guess you can't do a live video in an album. Okay. Scratch that.
Cool. I'm going to show you guys 3 Chevy SUVs. The first one is called the Trax. Great for when you move in together. This is the Chevy Equinox. Perfect for when you have your first kid. Okay, this is the Traverse.
I'm not used to using this. Bear with me here.
It's the Chevy Memorial Day sales event. Get an additional $750 on these select models. That's on top of most other offers. Find new models that you're going to Chevy dealer. Not that I have a very minor
maybe.
in an unreasonably narrow factory drive-through lane. But what a powerful life lesson.
Alright, we're getting it together. Although, I don't know how to spell blue apparently. Okay. So let me figure out where the camera is on this thing. Upload my devices. I know I should have gotten all this stuff ready before I got on, but hey, what can I say? Hopefully you can see better on this other camera now. I don't know. I hope that the camera is better. Okay, you guys will have to let me know if the camera's better over there. I hope it is. And I know that this time it's like up and down, so we'll see. Alright. It looks a little better. So we're going to go ahead and share in some groups. I don't know if the app is up to date on there, so hopefully it is. adding to some groups really quick. This video.
Conditions will be favored for some strengthening. The question is, how much?
And Greg, it is the water out there that could move into coastal communities along the Gulf Coast. We are tracking all things Alberto right now on AMHQ Weekend.
Okay, I think I got them all. I don't know who's there, but whoever's there, good morning. Good morning. Alright, let me brush up my hair just a little bit. It's Sunday, so I gotta brush my hair. And you'll have to let me know if you like this camera better on this device versus the other crappy one that I had. So I feel like you can see me a little better, but I don't know if the quality of the camera is better. So you'll have to let me know. Hi, Shelly. Shelly, do you like this camera better than... I mean, you know, it's not going to be as good as my Note 8. But is it better than the other camera that I had for Facebook? Alright. A lot to get on here this morning. I found that Kiss Couture released some new lashes. You know, those are some of my favorite lashes. Hi, Alec, how are you? So I found these. Look how pretty they are. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going to try this out today. We're going to try this today and see how that goes. Alright, let me grab some moisturizer. Okay. So I'm going to be, I think I'm going to use, remember the Sephora palette that I got when you and I went to Sephora? I think I'm going to use that today because, hi Sandra, it's got some really pretty navy blues in it that I want to use today.
Right, the conditions there on the northern Gulf Coast there are going to deteriorate today as Alberto kind of closes in. But let's look at the overall picture from the latest advisory from the Hurricane Center. Really, it doesn't look a whole lot.
So what you doing up so early, Shelly? Can't sleep. It's Sunday. You should be sleeping in if you ain't doing nothing.
Not to say that you're not doing anything, but if you weren't going to do anything, today would be a good day for that.
I've got to invest in a necklace that has navy blue in it. This is the only one I could find that had anything that looked like it would match this dress. It's a navy blue dress. I didn't have anything else. Hey Stephanie, good morning. How you doing? Alright, so that's just a hyaluronic acid. Stuff's really good for your skin. And I always like to put it like right under my eyes. We like to look like we slept even though we didn't. It's just a trick. It's all a trick to make you think I did. Yeah. You have to go to the bathroom and I just so happen to go live, huh? My coffee's still hot. And I didn't have a lid for it today. I'm going to be trying the Maybelline Fit Me powder today too. And I know I've used it on other people. But I've never used it on me. And I couldn't find a used one in my color. But they had a lot of like good sales over at Walmart. So I picked up a few things over there when I was there yesterday. So that being one of them. And I got some more of my CoverGirl powder that I said I needed more of finally. Finally! Alright. Get some primer. Alright, so I kind of have been liking this Total Control liquid foundation. I'm going to use that today because it feels really light. So I'm going to use the Total Control liquid primer, but the problem is I don't feel like it really fills in my pores. So I am going to use some of it, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my fingers to blend it too. But, because I used a brush last time and that just did not do anything for me. This smells so gross. Yeah, it feels like a lot of primer, but it feels like it just soaks right into your skin sometimes. It just... Do you see all this rain we're about to get? Oh my gosh. So that ruins my plans for tomorrow. And today we were talking about going to the beach after church, but it's not going to happen. It's already raining. Went to go take the dogs out and it was like pouring out there. You guys say hi. I see I've got like 16 people on there at least. Say hello. If you guys are new, make sure you hit the follow button. It lets me know, or lets you know, when I do videos, which is every day. Every day. I don't really see. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say it's not scrolling up, but there's nobody chatting. You guys are still sleeping, aren't you? You're still sleeping, aren't you? That's okay. That's okay. So this, if you guys haven't tried this, you do need to let it sit for a minute, because if you don't let this stuff sit, it will totally feel like greasy, and once you let it sit, you can feel your skin really like absorb it and start doing its thing. So I'm just going to give it a minute while it does that. And I'm going to use I have a blur stick. These are good for large pores. So I'm going to use that just around my T-zone area. So this one is actually from Ulta. It says cooling. It's a cooling stick. And it really does feel cool. I don't understand the science behind it, but when you put it on your face, it feels cool. So if you have like any redness or inflammation, it might be a good little stick to have. So it's good for priming. I'm just going to take it and make sure it's in my pores. That way the makeup don't get all up in the pores. Okay. So I'm going to just let that do its thing while I open these lashes for later. So if you guys missed it yesterday, I still have like 10 slots available for that raffle for the mint chocolate chip palette. So if you guys want in on that, make sure you are getting on there and letting me know which numbers you want. So check these lashes out. Look how pretty. So these are Negligee is the name. These are from Kiss Couture. You know how much I love Kiss Couture lashes. So these are, I'm so excited to try this. They're so pretty. They had quite a few new ones. I know, I'm so sorry. Who won the, oh, I forgot to do the darn thing. Hold on. I'll have to do that today when I get out of church. Yes, I forgot. Not a lot of people sent me screenshots. Only quite a few people. So your chances of winning the e.l.f. fan brush. Listen, if I'll extend it to today too, since I haven't done it yet. So if you guys want an entry to win this e.l.f. fan, this highlighting brush, brand new, it's still in pack, never used it, I literally just took this out. If you want a chance to win that, just go to my YouTube channel and subscribe and send me a screenshot of where you subscribed. And I see that I gained a few subscribers yesterday, but not a lot of people sent me a screenshot. So I don't know who all entered. That's crazy. I told them, send me a screenshot so I can give you credit. And no, nobody wants credit. Nobody wants it. Alright, so let me find a brush. Can I find a brush? I got one. Right. You're like, come on, Lois. Come on, Lois. just going to use my Real Techniques buffer brush. Alright. So I'm going to use this NYX Total Control. I'm not going to put it directly on the bristles. I feel like it soaks right into the bristles when I do that. So we're going to go straight to the face. Straight to the face. I'm going to do this in sections, actually. Hi, Joanne.
But it's also on the east side of Florida where we're concerned about the rip current risk as well. All right, let's check out weather.com to see what the winds have actually been picking up for us this morning. With a live look right now. Oh, yeah, look at that. That is pretty constant right there. Those palm trees are getting a workout. You got those winds at times over 40 miles.
It's going to be 40-mile-an-hour winds, y'all. It's crazy. So I guess that storm really is brewing out there in the Gulf. So it's going to be kicking it up here in the next few hours, and it's going to be lasting for a while. They said we're going to have rain most of the week, which sucks. I like a little rain. I just don't like storms. Storms suck a lot. Hi, Ezekiel. Oh my gosh, how long has it been? I have not seen you in forever, right? We're talking, 45 to 55 miles per hour as a possibility of those wind gusts. And you can see chatting it up, huh? You're over there chatting it up. So here's a look at the timing of the tropical storm force winds. Keep in mind we do have those tropical storm warnings in effect for many of you, especially on the west side of Florida. It's going to be the Keys first, Tampa by today, later this afternoon. Also up in the northern Florida by sundown tonight. I bet that waitress was just like, I hope y'all give me a big tip, y'all taking up my table. Wasn't she? Probably coming back. You guys ready to leave yet? Oh, I forgot to put an earring in. I'll have to grab one before I leave. I had a gold cross in there and it was like hurting me. But the wave action is already with us. You can see it from Reynolds Lodge out in Pensacola. Watch for the wave action get even bigger. Oh, you missed me. I missed you guys too. I'd rather be at dinner versus cooking dinner. Totally. Totally. I thought I heard Moses just now. He's out. He's not usually out this early. I usually put him back in his crate and he goes back to sleep, but he was good and he pooped outside, so. He was a good doggy. Look at all running down. I'm not used to liquid foundation, but for it to be such a thin formula, it really does cover. It's kind of surprising. Oh, get out. She was? What happened? Like, what did she do? Should have switched up waitresses. Should have been like, listen, I don't want you to wait on us. We're going to ask somebody else, and we're going to give them a big fat tip. Because they're going to do a better job than you, right? And I'd look at the new waitress and be like, right? We're going to give you a huge tip. So big, you're going to be like, not wanting to wait on any other tables tonight. Because, we're here from out of town, and we're with our friends, and we're feeling good, and you just missed out on an opportunity, honey. You never know, though. Something might have been going on in her life that she just needed you guys to bless her. She might have been there and her baby could have been homesick. She could have been thinking about how much she wanted to be at home, but her boss told her she had to be at work. You just never know what's going on. I would have talked to her, cheered her up. Well, Kelly, again, it will not have bad effects, but the thing that you brought up so aptly earlier, Kelly, is that we're so low in this area and not much of our sea level. Hi, Julie. Yeah, you definitely get more coverage, as you layer it. You definitely can get more coverage out of it. You just have to build. So if this would be a good foundation if you don't want full coverage, you like medium coverage. You could start out with like less, And it's so thin, it really feels like you're not really wearing any foundation. But I like full coverage, so I'll add some more extra drops, and it actually is not bad. I might need to go back and get some more while it's on sale, buy one get one free. And the color actually matches pretty good. I just feel like I'm still blending, like I have to keep blending because I have to keep adding more. But I'm going to keep, I just need to make sure that the texture is right, so you have to kind of keep stippling. Stippling. It does feel like it takes me a little longer to blend it out, but it's kind of worth it because it looks really good. They're talking about tornadoes and stuff. It's kind of scary. They named it. It's Alberto. Alberto over there causing up a fuss. Alright. Here's my because. Oh. What? My Aunt Kay was there? Oh, okay, to go. Oh, wow. Yeah, after you pay and they get that tip, girl, it's over. Call it done. Sometimes it's just how it is. And that's not for everybody. She must have just been having a bad night. Was it real busy over there? I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. And obviously there's some kind of miscommunication between her and her manager that she like to throw under the bus. You know what I'm saying? That's not normal for somebody to just throw their manager under the bus like that. Well, she didn't want to take responsibility, did she? I know. Why would she put the food on the floor? That's just crazy. I wouldn't have taken it. Did she take it? I would have asked for a new one. That's crazy. Would she like her food on the floor? I would have asked her to take it off my tab. Did you guys see it on the floor? Like, how did y'all know? She did? Okay, good.
You still have to visit us. I will now make that the password. You still have to visit us.
Good morning, Judith. How are you? Judith, I don't think I've seen you on my live in a bit. It's been a little bit, hasn't it? I love that concealer. Do you see the difference it makes? Doesn't it just brighten up your under eye? It makes me look like I'm rested and I've slept. Do you see it? And it's crazy that the difference that concealer makes. Not blended or used. And awake. We're good over here. Like, that's the awake side. We're gonna wake this one up now. Let this one join the party. I love that it's a thin formula and you have lots of pigment. Love it. I love it. Oh, you did? Hey, Rachel. Yeah, that's why I really like this concealer so much. I know, and I don't really talk about it enough because I don't want people to think I'm trying to sell them something. You know what I'm saying? Because it is the brand I sell, but I do love it so much. If you notice, that's the one I use the most. I'll use other concealers sometimes, but this is my go-to. I see you have been very busy. I couldn't imagine moving my mom back in. I love my mom to pieces, but boy, she has a lot of stuff and a lot of animals now, and I'm not moving her in. Forget that. She better stay married or take good care of her husband. If he dies, she's in trouble. Alright, so for under eye, I'm going to use my Maybelline. Maybe it's Maybelline. If I can find it. Okay. Oh, I sell makeup. You didn't know that? See, I never talk about it, do I? Missed opportunity. Yeah, I sell, it's a new brand called Because Cosmetics, and they're all like cruelty free. A lot of their stuff is just straight vegan, and they're just amazing. I love the company. And that's what I fell in love with the company before I even got the products. And so when I got the products, I was like, oh yes, I'm totally going to start selling this stuff. I'm like, I could sell this all day long because it's so good. You know, it's kind of a higher price because it's a higher end because of all the love that goes into what they do. And they donate money to organizations that give back to the community. So, like, I know, like, 6 months in, they donated $5,000 and to a company or an organization, a nonprofit called People Helping People. And it helps women who have just had it really rough or have been battered or whatever, and it helps them to get a job so they can take care of their families. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't push it. I really don't. I just use it, and if people ask me, you know, because I do it more or less for my discount. So if people ask me, I go, yeah, I can give you the website, you know. So I never really push it. So, but I just figured if anybody likes it, they'll just let me know. So I really just like doing my videos to do my videos, not necessarily to sell, but I absolutely will take the opportunity if someone asks. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. So this brush is the one that I just got for my Morphe subscription, and this is the one I was using. There's a slight difference in size. I think I like this one better, just using this one. It does feel a little softer. That white one is slightly scratchier, and you can tell by looking at the bristles that it kind of looks scratchier. But you just want to take and blend out the concealer, because sometimes when you put concealer on and you take a minute, it settles in your creases, and you don't want to set it with the powder when it's gathered in your creases. I sure will. Hey, we just came out with a brand new liquid eyeliner. I think I'll use it today just to show you what it's like. But it goes on pretty smooth, and it's budge proof. So it's the wing, you can get a sharp wing on it, and you can get a really thin line also. It's got pretty good precision to it. I was very surprised. I was begging them, please come out with the liquid eyeliner. Thank you. Yeah, and this is the NYX Total Cover. Ulta is running a sale right now on their face and face and lips. So not their eye stuff, but face and lips. Buy one get one free, and that's part of the promo. And so I bought the primer to go with it. So because they're normally like $16, and I was like, I always wanted to try it, but I didn't want to pay $16 because I'm so cheap. I'm so cheap. I'm like, I don't want to pay $16. I want to pay $5. You know what I'm saying? You know, $5 is more is fair. I'm just joking, but $5 is good. So if I ever do find stuff for $5, it definitely catches my eye. But I did get this on clearance for $3.50. I'm gonna try this out instead of, girl, yes, you have to be, because I always think you can buy something for $50, right? But sure, you can buy that, but what else could you buy for $50? You buy 3 of those in another brand, you know, I always think that, but some things you can't skimp on, but some things you can. Like that Maybelline Master Fix Setting Perfecting Powder, I will never use another under eye setting powder. It's about, depending on where you get it, it can run anywhere from $9 to $12, but it is so worth it. You can get stuff anywhere else. I I've not tried anything from Makeup Maniacs. I'm interested though. Very interested. I think I'm gonna I'm gonna use my setting powder brush. I have to try them out because listen, I love me some primers. I have a drawer full of primers that I have. I see a lot of YouTubers using this powder right here. So I figured we're gonna give it a try since it was on clearance for $3.50. They tried to stiff me though. They tried to like charge me regular price for this powder, and I was like, girl, yes, I have to do stuff I have to get primers that help your pores because I have manholes for pores. It's so big. They're so huge. But I use Thayer's Witch Hazel with Rosehip before I ever apply my foundation. Like I'll go, I'll wash my face. My bristles are shedding. I'll wash my face and then I'll use the Witch Hazel, and it's alcohol free, so it's really good. I have not, Julie, but I've heard so many good things about the Monistat. The only thing is because it is a dimethicone based primer, you have to be careful it doesn't clog your pores. You don't have to do that. I appreciate that. That'd be amazing. I definitely will try it and let you know what I think. That's very sweet. I'll have to send you something from Because to try out. That would be cool. So what else do you have from Makeup Maniacs? Did you hear that Target's gonna start selling Violet Voss? I love Violet Voss so much. Violet Voss, Makeup Geek. I went looking. They don't have it on the shelf yet here in Jacksonville. Okay. Sure will. Okay. So when I get off here, I'll be going to church. So just expect me to message you when I get out of church. I might sneak you in a message while I'm sitting in church. It doesn't say it's sweat proof, but I haven't had any problems with it yet. Say yet. If anybody's going to put it to the test, it's going to be me because, you know, I clean houses and stuff. So I'm constantly on the go. And I haven't seen any issues with it. I haven't been caught in a rainstorm or anything yet. So I'm not really sure about that. Now, if you need one that you know is sweat proof or whatever, there is. I really do like this one too. It doesn't say it's sweat proof, but I'm telling you, I've worked in this one. The LA Girl Pro Matte. I have tried that one. Do you really? Yes, hey Julia. I do. I have my own business. So that's why a lot of times I'm so MIA, because I'm always like, that keeps me busier than makeup. And I do makeup on the side. I have this Saturday coming up, I have a wedding to do. Do you too? Girl, get out. So I do. I sell Because Cosmetics. I have my cleaning business. I also have I sell Magnabilities, which is jewelry. It's really cool jewelry. It's not like paparazzi jewelry. It's different. I'll have to show you that foundation later. I'm forgetting which one it is. Urban Decay is sweat proof. I do know that. Yeah, mine too. Mine has really picked up. I've been turning people away, and I feel so bad because it's all word of mouth, and I don't advertise because I'm not looking to. I wasn't looking to pick up any new houses, but everybody's like, you gotta try my girl, and so it's like I pick them up because I'm like, oh, I got to, because they're friends or their family or whatever, and now I'm like doing 2 houses a day, and I originally didn't want to do that because it's just me, and I don't want to hire anybody else because you just don't know who's gonna steal from your clients or like show up late or not come in, and I'm like, that's my reputation on the line, you know. So it's hard to find good help, and I'm kind of scared to hire somebody, but I feel like I kind of need to because it's picking up so much. But all my clients, I'm so blessed. Hey, Linda, how was church? Yes, girl, yeah. See, and my sister is, she's a bookkeeper, and she stays busy too, so I know I can't ask her to help. She's already booked up. She's making it, and you can't hear me? Is anybody else having a hard time hearing me? Hi, Ezekiel. Hola. I'm over on YouTube, Linda, also, if you can't. Oh, you're at the concert. I see, okay. That's why you can't hear. I gotcha. She's always doing something fun. You go, girl. But yeah, so I'm always so afraid that somebody is gonna like steal from my. I have the best clients ever. I would not want to ruin my relationship with my clients and hire somebody. I would feel so guilty if something came up missing, or if you know, they just didn't show up like they were supposed to, or they did a botched job, you know. And it's so funny because I have one client who they're so sweet. It's just her husband, and a little baby, right? So the baby is maybe 2, I think. Yeah, he's over 2 now. He anyway, they went out of town. They asked me to switch their day to another day. Something happened, and they didn't get off work on time, so I wasn't able to get there. And so they're like, well, let's switch to another day. And I didn't have any other days available, which I felt so bad. And they were expecting their in-laws to come, so they had to hire somebody else. So they went on to Thumbtack. Hey, Sarah. Thumbtack is a website. I don't know if it's international or just local, but they went on there and they found a cleaning company. And she said, she was like texting me the whole time. She's like, Lois, the lady smells like cigarettes so bad. Like, I don't want her touching my bed or my clothes or anything, or my kids' stuff. And she's like, and they didn't even clean my bathroom at all. Like, they skipped my bathroom. They didn't clean my microwave out. She's like, my faucets still look all spotty and nasty. Like, they didn't bother to clean them. I'm like, I'm so sorry that I'm not there. I felt so bad. I know, I feel like that too, because my cleaning business takes so much of my time, and it's exhausting. It really is. Because once I get home, I don't want to clean. I don't want to do any of that stuff. And like, my poor kids are like, where you been, Mom? Where you been? And then it's even to the point to where I have picked up houses on the weekend, like on Saturdays. I picked up some houses on Saturdays. And it's just crazy. It's going. I just wish I had somebody dependable that I could train to take it over. But then I'd have to worry about like payroll and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying, for them. And I'm just like, I like it the way it is. Hi, Roxy Renee. Yeah, I try not to. I know that sounds bad, but I try not to work on the weekend because I'm playing catch up around my house on the weekend. Honestly, I'm like, I clean everyone else's house but mine. Me too. I know. Where are you at? You went to South Beach, but where do you live? I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. And then I had so one of the new houses that I picked up, I haven't started doing like their first rotation on my bi-weekly schedule will be on Monday, not this Monday, but the following Monday. And why does it say my battery's not charging? It is. Hold on. It's not plugged in. Oh, here we go. It was unplugged in. So, sorry, I had to plug my battery in. So I put them on, I don't know what just happened. So I put them on a bi-weekly schedule, and it starts next Monday, not this Monday, but next Monday. Anyway, so they're going to move in. It's the parents of the people I was just telling you about, and with the little boy, the baby. Anyway, so they were like, Lois, we just need you to go in and touch up his house. The owner of the house they're renting it from said he cleaned it, but it didn't look very clean, but he's hiring somebody to clean it. So we'll just need you to go in and do your thing. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, anyway, so I showed up thinking, oh, it's gonna be an easy day. The guy cleaned it that moved out. They hired somebody to clean it. It's gonna be super easy. Girl, hey Francis, I had to clean the whole house. It took me 11 and a half hours. Now, granted, it was a big house, but they didn't do anything. The shower doors were all spotty and nasty, like nasty spotty. Not even like just a little. You could just tell they didn't bother to try. There was food all running down the side of the wall in the kitchen. Hey Sandy, hey Christine. The microwave was nasty. The refrigerator had hair in it. There was, what else was it? Their doors were all gross. Sarah, you did it too? What are you doing now? You looking for a job? I need some help. Somebody that's dependable that won't rob my clients. Exactly. That's what my clients were saying. I'm doing good. Exactly. I know. I just can't believe that 2 people cleaned right before I did. You live in Michigan. Yeah. Mandarin. I have 2. I have 1 in Mandarin now. 1. Yeah, that's the people that I'm telling you that I went there. They're the ones that had me go clean the parents' house. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. But it was so weird. So I was in there cleaning their house, and listen, their neighborhood is beautiful. So like, I got there, you get there, and you park in the back. They don't have much land. Like, it's not land. They don't have land. It almost is. Their houses are so close together, and you almost feel like you're in another town. It is so crazy. But they if they have like, okay, so you park in the back and you go in through the garage, you exit the garage, and then there's a walkway, and then you go up to the back door. But they have a front door, and if you go through the front door, you park in a separate area, and you walk through a courtyard that's in between all these houses. And then the guy that let me in, which is the son-in-law, he goes, my parents are gonna love it here, or I'm gonna be doing navy blue, because I'm wearing a navy blue dress. But he said, well, the neighbors have told me that there's a lot of kids that play here, and so my in-laws are gonna love watching them play. Watching the kids play. I'm like, that sounds really cool, you know? So I was cleaning the windows upstairs at right about dusk, and I looked out the window, and the little kids, I do have church today, yeah. And the little girls and a couple of little boys, they were out there playing, you know, catch, and they had a little picnic blanket spread out, and they were all playing. It was so cute. I'm like, I remember when I did that stuff. And they weren't all on their phones and texting. They were actually playing. I love it. There are people out there walking their dogs. I mean, it just looks so nice. So nice. I'm like, I want to live here. Would they be mad if I took one of their rooms? Yes, I know what you mean. But you know, I'm really lucky, because the people that I clean for, they're not dirty at all. I'm so lucky. I am so lucky. Like, all of my clients, the worst of it is the fact that some of them have pets. But even then, that's kind of expected. So, you know, you got a little bit of hair, you know what I'm saying, to clean up. But other than that, they're not messy people. Sometimes I feel like, why do they even have me come clean in their house? They're like paying me to do nothing, which I don't want to complain, because this is the easiest money that I make. Oh no, Christine. Exactly, Rachel. Exactly. They don't want to play anymore. They want to get, oh, they'll play, but they'll play on their phone. Oh, I believe you. I believe you. I really do. It's so gross. Alright, so I know I told you guys this is the best primer I have ever tried in my life. And again, I'm not saying that because I sell it. I don't even care if you buy it, but I'm just letting you know. It is the best primer I've ever used. Eyeshadow primer. I'm telling you, I'll have to do a demo one day to show you guys the difference between just like a regular store-bought primer and this one. When you apply your eyeshadow, it is crazy how much of a difference this one makes. Crazy. and one tube would last you forever because it's a little bigger than most tubes of primer. But I am definitely blessed to have the clients that I have. I really am. I really am so blessed. And they're so nice. And they always think about me. Most of them did not forget about me at Christmas time. And, you know, they are always so understanding. Like, if one of my kids gets sick, you know, they're understanding and they're not, like, mad if I have to take a day off, which that rarely ever happens. And there have been times when I've had to take Sophia with me to go clean houses, and they are perfectly fine with that. I've even had them feeding her for me. Oh, Francis, how much is my eye primer? Is it 22? 20? Hold on. It's like 20 or 22. I'll tell you in a sec. Let me get my life together. Honestly, because I got that in my affiliate kit, I haven't actually had to buy one, so I always forget how much the primer is. I know that the face primer is 32, I think, but the eye primer is not as much. Yeah, it's really good. If you guys have a 20, it's 20. Yes, and it is so worth it. Listen, I'm telling you, if you use this eye primer, you won't use... This is my... You know how you have, like, good clothes, and then you have clothes for lounging around the house? Like, this is your good clothes primer. For sure. But yeah, I love this primer so much because it just really does. It smooths out your eye. It's lightly tinted. I just kind of combine those two words there, if you notice that. It's lightly tinted, so it cancels out any like discoloration or like your veins under your eyes. And that one tube, listen, I signed up in December. I got that in December, and that tube still feels full. It still feels full because you don't need much. And you see how smooth my eyeshadow primer usually looks. It goes. I hate the ones. Have you guys ever used a primer that made your eyeshadow look so chalky and textured? I have. The Wet n Wild primer was doing that to me. I hated it so much. I like their face primer, but I did not like their eyeshadow primer. The Photo Focus one they had. Yes. Okay. Alright, I need to put some blush on real fast. Since I'm going with navy blue, I'm going to go with the cool toned blush. Alright, I'm going to go with Lavender Haze. And this blush is so pretty. These are so pigmented you literally could even use them as eyeshadow, but look how pretty that blush is. It is so pretty. Oh, thank you for the hearts. So I have this this app I downloaded called Smule. Have you guys heard of that? I get on there and pretend I'm some karaoke star. It's a lot of fun. It's so much fun. I love it. I have a lot of fun. And you can get on there and sing with people. You guys should get on there. If you guys have that app, like sing some, like you can sing parts of a song and then send me an invite and I'll sing with you. It may not sound very good, but I'll try. I love it. It's a lot of fun. You can do duets and stuff. You pre-record your portion and then you invite somebody to sing with you. I love it. It's so much fun. It's fun. A lot of fun. Alright, so this, if you guys need, thank you Marie, I appreciate that. If you guys need a budge-proof, waterproof, life-proof, kid-proof, dog-proof eyebrow cream, sorry, this is it. This is the one. Ebon, New York. It's 24-hour eyebrow color gel. This is so good, so good. I have never found one that is as life-proof as this one. Very, very good. So this is my go-to. And thank you, because I really haven't done a whole lot yet. I will be doing some eyes in a minute. Eyes are like my favorite part, I think, of the whole like face routine. Like, it really starts to come to life. And you know, I have a lot of people that tell me they get frustrated with their eyeshadow because they feel like when they're doing their eyeshadow, like they're like, oh, it looks so bad. But don't judge your eyeshadow until after you've got your eyeliner and your lashes done. Like your mascara or your falsies on, because it may look completely different after you do that. This stuff dries really fast, so if you guys think I'm not ignoring you, I have to get it on there quickly or it starts to dry and it's hard to work with. I mean, it's really good, but it does dry super fast. But after it dries, it is budge proof. Good morning. We're going to church.
Okay.
Hi, Charlena. Good morning, girl. I'm sorry I couldn't stay and finish watching Francis's video. I had to get the kids off to bed, and I was so tired, too. I was almost falling asleep watching you guys last night. I try to catch you guys' lives when you go. It's just really hard for me because I'm like, and I know it sounds like I'm making excuses, like, but I probably am like the busiest person you'll ever meet. And I think everyone feels that way. So for me to say it, it's just funny. Like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Because I'm the busiest person you'll ever meet. I'm kind of worried about this storm, guys. We're supposed to be going to a cookout tomorrow, and it's storming. Hi, Rochelle. Just have to make sure it doesn't like look patchy or anything. And then I need to shape my brows a little bit. I feel like I've got some random hairs that are just growing out of nowhere. I need to pluck them. I don't do the whole waxing thing, and so I'm kind of chicken. I'm chicken. Alright, so, and then after I do that part, I usually go in and I take my brush and I flip it upside down so that the angle's at the bottom. The tip is at the bottom, and I get a little bit of product and I just flick it up. So it looks like little hairs, but they're not. Because my hair doesn't grow in the right direction to have eyebrows that look like this, so I have to draw them in. And see, now they look like I've got some brow hairs there, but... And you really can't do that with a powder, so... Hi, Amanda! It really does look different. You're right. Yes, yes, yes. That's why it's important to finish your look before you judge it. And don't let anybody tell you it looks bad either. You just tell them, girl, you don't gotta watch my video if you don't like my makeup, okay? Okay. Because some people get on there and they'll judge you so quick. It's so hard. I was watching a YouTube video about that the other day, where people just get on and they don't understand that all they see is what goes on behind the camera. They don't really know what happens when the camera's off. You know what I'm saying? Like Jaclyn Hill and her divorce that she's going through. People thought they were so happy. Hi, Linda. Or Lisa. Sorry. Linda's on here too. You know, they all thought she was like so happy, her and her husband, and come to find out, like, they were just battling the decision to be divorced, like, through their whole freaking marriage, you know, and a lot of times people are just quick to judge. Quick to judge. You know, it's not all about what you see on camera. We're real people too. And not that I'm that cool to say that I can group myself in that category, because I'm not, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. And then sometimes I do get people sometimes that will text me or PM me like on Messenger and like ask me questions and do all kinds of stuff. And there are some people that are really nice when they ask me questions, but there's some people that are very demanding. And I'm like, what? I'm like, do you know that, like, this is not my full-time job? That is so sad. Did you see that? She was so sad in her video, her video about the divorce. And you know what? She was so gracious about it. Like, she did that video so gracefully. Like, I don't know how she held it together. Oh, I'm totally messing up this eyebrow. But yeah, she was like totally like, I'm not using that brush. That was kind of gross. She was, trying her best not to cry the whole video. I need to wash my brushes too. It was so sad. Good night. Yes, and I'm waiting for Gay to send me your lipstick so I can send you your package. Unless you want me to send it without that. We need to get on Gay because she is slacking. So lacking. My eyebrows are just, they're on two different people. They are shaped different. They are naturally shaped different. Did you see, do you know who Little Tay is? Do you guys know who that is? I was watching a Rich Looks video this morning, and he was talking about Little Tay, this little girl, and she's got like millions of subscribers. She's 9 years old, and she has a potty mouth. Oh my gosh, so nasty. I don't know if what she might be like Korean or something. I don't know. She's Asian. And, I mean, they're here in the U.S., but, like, she jumps out these cars and talks about how, oh, I don't have a license, but I got all these cars and blah, 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 but they're not her cars. They're not. She just gets on there and she cusses people out. Why are you hating on me? I'm 9 years old. I'm going to be a rapper when I grow up and blah, blah, blah. Like, so nasty. I'm like, why do they let their little girl cuss like that? That's so bad. And then I guess they're making her do these videos for views. And they're making money on YouTube from all of this nasty stuff they're making her do. And they're like coaching her what to say. And she cusses and jumps out the car. She's got gold chains on and like looks like a gangster. Like, dude, you're 9 years old. Somebody needs to spank you. That's what they need to do. Spank your parents while they're at it. Could not believe what I was watching. Like, what in the heck? Did you see that, Charlena? Okay, I didn't think anybody was going to know what I was talking about. Hi, Danny. Yes, yes. There's kids, and you know what? With her being 9 years old and having an attitude like that, can you imagine when she becomes a teenager? She's gonna be so hard to control. Oh my goodness, I can already tell. Listen, if that was my kid, boy, looky here. She like runs her own Instagram, from what I understand. I think she said she runs her own Instagram. And I guess they had showed some video of her recording one of her videos or whatever, and she's like begging to stop, and they're like coaching her, no, you have to say this, and we need the views, we have to upload this video, we have to blah blah blah, and they're like bothering her about getting it done, and she just wanted to go play. And I'm like, so you really don't know what you're getting with her. You don't know if she's really rough and tough like that, or if it's all her parents or her sponsor. I think she has one sponsor, so I don't know. Exactly, Francis. Yes. I'll be right back. Hold on. Alright, so check it out. If you're in Jacksonville. Hey, Elizabeth! That's crazy. Okay, so I was at Walmart looking in their clearance section, and look at this cute little tablet bag, right? For your tablet, you know, whatever Fiat, but it was on clearance for $2.50. I get to the register, and girl, it rang up for $1. But it looks like a mermaid, and it's the sequence that changes colors. How cute is that? So I totally was thinking, I may not even give that to her. I might keep it and use it as a makeup bag. Yes. So, you know, it's so bad. I've missed you, Elizabeth. I missed you, girl. Alright, I'm looking for my lip moisturizer. Here it is. I found it. I found it. For $1. I was like, yes. And then I also picked up some other things that was ringing up for good price. Alright, so these are kind of pricey. They're usually about $15, but it's a quick charge. I know, yeah, this is a quick charge. It's a dual one, and it's hard to find them quick charge when they're dual. But it was $15 at regular price, but it was marked down to $7, and then it's this is basically the same thing but another brand. This one's a car one. The 3.0, so you have to look at the ampage. That's what tells you whether they're quick charge or not, and it tells you too if it's quick charge. But they're originally $15. They were marked on $7. How about they ring up $4? I'm like, give it to me. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, I love the quick charges because I always have to charge my phone. I'm like constantly on the go. So and then I'm always like busy on my phone. I'm doing business stuff or my social media. So like it's constantly going on. So I have to keep it charged at like all times. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Eyeshadow probably. Yes, girl. Yeah. Hey, do you guys want to pray with me really fast? We'll just do a really quick prayer because I gotta hurry because we gotta get ready for church. Ready? Just bow your head and let's just pray really fast, okay? Lord, we come to you this morning and we just want to thank you so much for this day. Thank you so much for the rain, even though I know it's going to storm today because the flowers need it, our land needs it. And I think sometimes that we be able to slow down. It helps us to slow down. The rain really does. It helps us to just relax. It also helps us to stay inside so we can spend time with our families, Lord, and any other time we'd be out running around. So we do want to thank you for the little things, all the little diamonds in the rough. We also want to thank you for the opportunity to be able to pray with my friends here to this morning. And if you're watching the playback, I just pray that those people don't skip over this prayer time, that they get it as well. Just want to ask you, Lord, just to please look over everybody that's listening right now as they're traveling, wherever they're going today, Lord. And just pray that you steer them in a direction that help glorify you and everything that they do, Lord. We just pray that whatever's going on in their life right now, that they're able to be on the mend, and that if they're able to also just spread that love to someone else, right this very day, this day. Just don't wait. I just pray that they're able to just spread your word, Lord, and just let everybody know how much you love them and how much they love them, Lord. And that's what it's all about. It's about loving each other. And I just pray that the weather holds up enough so I can get into church without messing up my face. Sorry for being selfish. I had to throw that in there. Because we love you. We thank you. In your son's name, amen. Yes, Elizabeth, I know what you mean. My kids aren't quite there and they're not quite grown, but yes, I know what you mean. Alenta, good morning, girl. Alright, so let me get down an eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using. Give me just a second. Alright, so this is an eyeshadow palette that I got from Sephora, Ulta. Almost said Ulta, but it is so pretty. Okay, so it looks almost like a little music box, but you open it and your eyeshadows are there. They are very nicely pigmented, and then they have a little place too that you can store lashes. So actually, while I have these sitting right here, I'm going to go ahead and put them in there because I will lose them. I have already lost one. You know, my favorite lashes are the Kiss Couture lashes, and I found one on the floor, and I'm like, where's my other one? I don't know what happened to it. It's gone. Gone. So, Sarah. Hey, Sarah. I didn't know you were over there on YouTube. Good morning. Alright, so you do have to take the palette out. Oh, you don't, never mind. I thought it was wrapped around. It's not wrapped around. The color, you do, listen, save these sheets. When you get these sheets in your palettes, you want to throw them out, but it helps to keep your palette clean from all the kickback on your shadows. So don't throw them out, okay? Just a little tip from me to you. I had to learn that the hard way. I've thrown out so many, and now I regret it. Because now my mirror's getting nasty. So if you throw them out, stop doing that. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning. I'm going to see her at church with me this morning. I put all my brushes in here with the intentions of cleaning them. I'm like, I'm going to put them in here, I'm going to take them over to the sink, and I'm going to wash them, and I never did. I never did. Did you see my palette collection? I want to do another Peep My Stash video, but I need to do one on, this is under eye primer. I'm going to do one next on my single shadows, because I've already did my palettes. Those were not even included, including like my liquids and my singles. You know what? I think I'm going to do something a little different with my eyeshadow. I was going to do like a navy blue smoky eye, but I think I'm going to do a little bit different. Tasha, what are you doing?
Trying to find some shorts to put underneath this dress. I want the pair of shorts that are short.
You have almost all the laundry is clean. Come here. Let me see this dress. Because you got to make sure this ribbon is straight, or it's going to look crazy. It's such a pretty dress, and if your ribbon is crooked, it'll ruin the moment. Ruin the moment. Alright, see this loop? You have to make sure both of your ribbons, both sides go through the loop. Turn this way. Alright. And then, you want to know how I got so good at looking up, or you want to know how I got so good at doing ribbons? YouTube. I looked it up on YouTube how to tie the perfect ribbon. There you go. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so I think I'm going to do the navy blue under the eye, but I'm going to do something a little different on the top. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that to me gets a little annoying. Listen, if one slips out every once in a while, it might be a little different, but don't make your whole video about that. You know what I'm saying? It kind of is annoying to me. I can't stand it when all they do is curse the whole time. I'm gonna pull out this Carly Bybel palette too, because I feel like this palette is pretty, but it doesn't have a transition that I really want to like use, because a lot of them are shimmers, and I don't want to make all of them. Oh, Elizabeth, go over to YouTube then. Go to YouTube. Yeah, so for transition, I'm going to use, because I'm doing warm tones, I'm going to use a warm tone. See, these are kind of like, sorry. These are more, not warm tone, I'm doing cool tone. These are warm tones, so I'm going to stick with this one that's more of a cool tone for transition. So I'm going to use that, and then I have another one in that palette I am going to use. So I'm going to use a little bit of these. A little bit from both. Alright, so I'm going to go in. That Carly Bybel palette is a really nice palette. If you guys were looking at it and wondering if you should get it, yes, you should. So if it goes on sale, I think it is on sale right now on BH Cosmetics website for 35% off. I think. I know it was like $16.50 at Ulta when I went. Which is not a bad deal at all. Let me zoom you guys in if you're on YouTube. It's 8:04. I need to do this quickly.
In addition to that, of course, I had other gifts for heavy Yetis, other Monster products, waterproof, floating, Bluetooth, speaker on the back of that Monster too. And other coasters, because you guys see those fish. Sweets, next thing I know, he turns around and he's like, who the third closest? And I'm like, no way. I'm like, it was just amazing. All right, let's do it. Do it.
Oh, no. I know what I'm going to do now. I'm going to use that gold because my jewelry's gold. Okay, I want to do like some gold on the eyelid. I'll do the navy blue under the eye. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, yes. I was going to do like a nude eye and blue under, navy blue under the eye, but I'm going to do like, I'm going to do brown and gold on the top and navy blue at the bottom. I watched a video yesterday with somebody using that mint chocolate chip palette, the one I'm raffling off, and oh my gosh, hey Jessica, hey, it's been forever since I've seen you. And she did such a pretty eye look. I kind of want to recreate it. It was so pretty. Oh, this brush has so much red on it. I'm like, oh, I don't want to get that in my... Oh, come on. I'm trying to rub it off. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go in. There's a cool tone brown. I'm going to use that right in the crease. This one looks a little lighter than the other one.
MTV, Tire King, Merchants, that's all you need.
Marshall, loving these new tires of yours. The ride is so smooth. This is a strong sound. This is right now at MTV, Tire Kingdom and Merchants. Get the lowest price.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go in with a little bit darker of a brown. This is a really pretty muddy brown. It's it's okay, but it wasn't what I was thinking it was going to look like. Alright, I might just go full on brown, forget the one tone, cool tone thing. Alright, here we go. We're going to just pull out Carly Bible. I'll use the other one in a minute. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go a little bit lower in the crease now and on the lid.
Ownership means a great deal to many of us. And those who only accept the very best in fishing boats choose Yellowfin. It's easy to see why. For the best performance on the water.
Hi, Lynn. How are you doing, girl? I hope you're feeling better.
And simply makes sense. Throw in legendary fit and finish, top quality craftsmanship, and superior resale value, and you've got the complete package that only the Yellowfin delivers. Learn more at yellowfin.com. If something's worth doing, it's worth doing. So, got our news in.
You can see the fallout. Fallout's trying to get me, girl. Trying to get me. So I'm just building that brown. I'm just building the color right there in the crease. And I'm going to put it right there on the outer corner. And on the inner corner right there. Alright. Do this on the other side. Y'all want to hear something funny? Joe had, he was creeping on my profile, my husband, looking at it, and he was like, who are some of these people that are commenting on your picture? Hey, Valerie, good morning. I was like, who are some of these people? And he looked up, I think it was like Dara Lee, right? He was like, who is this lady right here? Who is this person? That's a fake profile. I was like, what do you mean it's a fake profile? He's like, look. He was like, they just started this profile, and you're their only friend. I'm like, I'm not their only friend. It's because you're looking at the profile, and it's on private. So it looks like I'm the only friend because I'm the only one that you have in common or with her. So he was like, why are you her only friend? That makes no sense. Like, I promise she didn't start that profile just to be my friend. I swear she didn't. Like, Darlie has had a hard time, hey Amanda, with her account because people keep hacking her account, so she had to start a new one. I'm like, I promise she has more friends than just me. You just can't see it because you're not her friend, and her account's on private. But I thought that was hilarious. He thought, like, people were just starting accounts to be my friends. So I'm like, I'm not that cool, I swear. He's so funny. Alright. So now I'm going to get a smaller brush. And that's small. Oh, there. I grabbed the wrong one. There it is. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go in with a darker brown. That's charming. And I'm just going to stamp that on the outer edges of the eye. This just gives it a little bit of dimension. And just like right in the crease. There. I'm going to blend that in as I'm going. Already the fallout is ridiculous. Okay. So right there on the outer edges. And in the crease. that over here.
Here he comes. Whoa, keep the tip low. He's jumping. Going smooth. Try to get forward, a little forward. Get away from the shot. There you go. Perfect. Bring him around. Let's see if we can get this sucker. Nice, man. Woo! That's a good one. I think about 30. Sure. It was 30, and I'm like, oh man, that's like 26, 28. So I take off my shoes. What do you got? 20 inches. Yeah. So we start measuring the fish. 12
Okay.
plus 12. 24. Okay.
So I just wiped off my brush. I'm going to blend in a little bit. I'm going to bring back some more of that brown I had put in there first. Oop. Wrong one. Hello. What temperature? 375. I didn't hear you. He's all burping up my storm over there. It's kind of gross. Alright, so that same brush, I'm going to wipe that off. And there's a color in this Sephora I use. It's like a light shade, light nude. I'm going to use that right under the brow. Just for a little snatched eyebrow look. See, it's a trick. You can look like you waxed your brows without actually doing it. Yes. The illusion of makeup. Illusion. We are illusioning here. Is that a word? I don't know. I'm making stuff up. Alright, we're going to do the same thing on the other side because we don't want to look wonky and have one side done. You know, your eyes are like kids. You can't do for one that you didn't do for the other because they get jealous. And then you have to put them in the corner. And that would just look funny to have one eye in the corner. You know, you put them in timeout. You spank them. You whack yourself right in the face. Bad eye. Bad eye. Spank yourself. Alright. That part's done. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to use a one of these browns. Alright. I'm going to use that cool tone one that I use for transition. I'm going to go right under the eye with it. And then I'm going to put the navy blue up against the lash line. So this one is more like a pinky nude. I'm using right here. I should have used that chameleon color liquid one that I have. I bet that one would have been pretty.
And free events that are fun for the whole family. If you've never been to Bass Pro Shops, you don't know what you're missing.
I'll have to play with that when I have more time, though. Because, you know, liquids can be scary if you don't know how they work. Alright. Now let me go ahead and go in with this navy blue. Navy blue. Get my brush, girl. Such a pretty blue. So I'm just kind of blending as I'm applying it so I don't have to go back in there again and blend. I need it to be nice and bold and dark. I'm gonna go back and blend with the clean brush then. I was kind of blending as I was going, but I just need to hurry up with this because I gotta put on some new lashes and that takes a minute. So I gotta trim them, measure them, and trim them.
Look at that. Good job, man. Is that what's going? Yeah. I was having that hot man that morning. I was doing anything special. I guess that look was just looking at me.
I went out there to check on the kids to make sure they were still up when I got up a minute ago. And Moses was on the couch and he had one of those fleece blankets thrown over him and he was sleeping. The kids covered him up because he fell asleep on the couch. He's not supposed to be sleeping on the couch, but he gets up there anyway. Alright, so I wiped off this brush. Now I'm going to go in and just blend out that line. I'm not going to go all the way to the lash line to blend. I'm just blending out the bottom portion of the blue. Just want to smudge it. Make sure it's not harsh. And I'll show you the difference before and after. Alright, do you see the difference? How soft it looks versus how harsh that looks. Go. Now I'm gonna take. Let me see. I don't know if that's as pigmented as I need it to be. That gold. Good morning, Alinta. Good morning, darling. Okay. Let's see. I need a gold. I need a pretty gold. Ah, there we go. That's better. That's better. Alright, you just take my finger.
After we left, we go out to the stopping grounds, what we call it. It's this one area that clearly the tarpon are there. Right here. Oh, look at that. There's no light they were there. We saw them. And there's a bunch of boats out there, a bunch of charter captains out there. And every time that we see the tarpon going in one place,
alright, let me get.
And we were on the boat for a while.
Make sure I ain't got no color on it. Gotta wash these brushes, girl. Wash these brushes. How's everybody doing, Alinta? I feel like the gold is pretty, but it still isn't as bold as I wanted it to be. I'm gonna take, hold on, I guess while I got this palette on, I can use some of it. Let me get this blue off this brush I was using. Ooh, that's a lot of blue. I'm gonna use the white and go right in the brow. Just to highlight this a little bit. And smooth it out. Alright, I'm going to use my LA Girl eyeliner for my inner corner to sharpen it first. I love this because eyeliner sharpener. today when I get home, I need to get all my packages together so I can mail them all off. I love this eyeliner. Hey, Shanna. Hi, Shanna. It's my cousin Shanna, y'all. Alright, now I do need a better gold. Hold on. Let me see. I know I have some liquid eyeshadows up here. What did I do with them? What did I do with them? Yeah, they're right here. Okay. This is called Gold Bar, so we're going to use this. Alright, I never apply it directly to the eye. I put it on my hand, and then I apply it that way. Let me use a clean brush for this, because I don't want to ruin. Oh yes, there we go. It looks kind of green though. Hey Sherry! Good morning girl, how are you?
And so many clothing options to choose from.
This a low price guarantee.
And free events that are fun for the whole family. If you've never been to Bass Pro Shops, you don't know what you're missing. What do you say, Tyler?
7 minutes, and then check it. After 7 minutes, it might, depending on how thin or thick the bacon is, you might have to let it go more. A little bit more. What brand is? I'm sorry, I missed your comment. What brand is? What are you? Which one? The liquid that I'm using? Is that what you're asking? Totally was like in my own world. Or the eyeliner. We have a lot of towels, don't we? I did laundry yesterday. You get like freaking out, huh? Somebody broke in and stole your towels. The gold liquid. It is NYX. It's their new Halo graphic. And this is in the shade Gold Bar. I love it. It's beautiful. I bought like 2 or 3. I definitely have 2. I might have 3. I think I have 3. The pink one's pretty. Yeah, I have 3. Well, I have 3 of them. But it's beautiful, isn't it? So pretty. Try to blend some of it out on the top so it's not too rough. Actually, let me put some on my brush because I feel like it's already dry and it's not going anywhere. It's like, what? It's not budging. I love liquids for like, when you know that you're going to have like it's going to be really humid or you're going somewhere, because I feel like they're more budge proof than your other shadows. Because they dry down. Oh, they're so pigmented. I tried not to do that.
He was really trying to get deep into it, and his really he's going against was turning, throwing out those words left and right. Okay, that's going to be a bleed. We're going to have to bleed back. Man, I was cursing at this thing like there's no more. I see him. This really had me going.
Hi, Brian. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, Louise. You up early, girl. I want to do that, the opposite challenge from the Inner Star Sisters. I think if I have time today, I'm going to do one. rid of Joe. Because I have enough products, I can totally do that challenge.
We were just constantly going at each other. Who's right here? There you go. That's a winner, Ozzy. It was a very cool.
Alright, that's a little better. I think I'm going to take a little bit of that color I used in the crease and just buff that in. It's just to blend it just a little bit. Yes, ma'am?
Do you have any more of the small lotion?
Which one? You have the bottom?
No, I ran out of one.
You just need any lotion or what?
Yeah. Well, certain lotions to make my face stick out, so like not baby lotion.
So you need something for sensitive skin.
Yeah.
Try this. Try this right here. Oh no, that's not it. Hold on. Here. This is like a gel, but just use you don't need a lot at all. Okay, just a little tiny bit. If you need more, add more, but just a little bit at first. Okay. So I'm just blending this in, buffing it in so it doesn't look like a harsh drop off of the eyeshadow. Okay. Okay. I really, really, really love that. Alright, so I am going to use the Makeup Revolution highlighter palette that I showed you guys yesterday. I love this palette. Just can you see it? Oh, look how pretty. Alright, so I'm going to go in with, actually, let me use my little fancy brush that I got from my Morphe. I love this palette. It is so pretty. Do you see the highlighter already? Barely put any on. Oh, just a little dust. So nice. Makeup Revolution really does their thing, man, I have to say. They really do. They really do. Do you see it? Oh, it just catches the light. I love it. And if you don't want one that's super bright like that, there is a one in there that's a little more subtle. It says it's a blush palette. Girl, that's not blush, that's highlighter. Okay, okay. Alright, so I'm going to use my setting spray. This is the best setting spray I've ever used. I know I say that a lot, but I definitely have my favorites. And you can tell which ones are because those are the ones I usually talk about. Just patting that into the skin. Alright, and then for eyeliner, I don't know if I have any navy blue. I probably do. What color is this? Probably gray. This one. I have this one, okay. Here we go. That'll work. It matches the eyeshadow perfect. Look how perfect that matched. It's crazy. This is a NYX. I think I got this one in like Ipsy or Boxy or something, or it might have been Lip Monthly even. One of those. Alright, and then up in the tight line, I'm going to use my Because Black one because, you know, I'm going to be putting lashes on and eyeliner up there. So you don't want to leave that bare, because then it'll look like you can see it. And you don't really, it makes your lashes look thicker too if you type line. So, alright, and I'm going to use my Because liquid eyeliner today. So this is a new eyeliner. They just released this eyeliner. And I was like, yes. And I love that you get such good precision with it. Because you can make the thinnest line ever. And when you have hooded eyes, you need one that you can have good control with. See this eyeliner, how precise you can get. I love that you can get the lines so thin. And it is a matte eyeliner, so it's not shiny, which is another thing I like. No, isn't there a timer set? Isn't there a timer set? You didn't set the timer? It's beeping. Hold on, guys. I gotta go check the bacon. Thank you.
We had to call the courts in that area because we didn't want these post notes, be tortured. They're sitting right here.
No, they're nowhere near ready. I didn't switch them because they're not done. Nowhere near it. I put them on for 5 more minutes. Okay. Face is itchy. Hi, you're back, Roxy.
NTD, tire kicker, purchase, that's all you need. At Mercury, if something's worth doing, it's worth doing. Also, at our newest engine, the equivalent of 4 times around the earth. That's why we don't go for buying engines. Because that's what it takes. Introducing the all-new X6 Mercury Force Force.
I love the felt tip liners. I feel like you get some really good precision out of them. Alright. Alright, now we get to put some lashes on, my new ones. I'm so excited to try them. Alright, let's put on some mascara. late now.
You get all the same messages like it.
Hey, Michelle. Good morning. Hi. Thank you. I appreciate it, Anne. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you doing? I'd run a double live, and just in case you're wondering who I'm talking to, I have Facebook Live up also. So if you catch me talking to people, it's not there. Promise, I'm not crazy. I am crazy, just not
That's a
that
lie.
crazy.
She talks to herself.
I do talk to myself sometimes.
She is crazy.
It's my husband. I'm crazy a little, just a little bit.
I have to say that we've been pushing to another level. We went psych casting and psych pushing.
And do you have a channel too? Do you have a YouTube channel? If you do, I'll subscribe to you. If you subscribe to me, let's subscribe together. Together.
You know, a lot of people think, oh, black drum is not exciting, but when you come to a spot and you can sight cast a fish that's coming down the beach and get a bite, I'll do it every time.
All right, I'm going to cast the big fish. Go ahead. Right here to the left, right over your head. We got black drum over here. You know, the 3 men watching on the boat, sight casting. You know, we're looking in one direction casting. We got 5 men coming this way.
All right.
It was an amazing time.
I have no. Hi, Angela. Thank you. Appreciate it. I have no bottom lashes, so it really takes. LaWanda, good morning. It takes a lot of convincing to get these lashes to go out and play. And the only reason I even paint the top ones is because I'm putting on falsies. So.
Curtis! Could he just leave it there? No. He didn't even look at it.
But the bottom ones, I really do need to like stretch them out so I can. It can kind of balance out the look when I put on my falsies.
So when you have a live crab, put it on, we were after this black drum, and they weren't eating.
You looking at your crab? No. Unbelievable.
We believe the crabs were just too big, or just weren't letting out enough juice.
There comes that down the pipe. Looks like another drum. Okay, what would a drum eat? That crab. He's not been out looking at it.
I turned around and he was like, oh, that girl, everybody ever got this. He puts his crab in his mouth and he bites it.
Come on. Here it comes.
Okay, well, I'm trying to get my makeup done.
And they come swimming by, and right away, it turns, and it looks at him, and he's over top of it, the crabs disappear.
Another big deer.
There we go. And then the black drum sight cast out of the lake.
That was sick, wasn't it? This is awesome.
He said it. He needed that set. He needed that crab. Like, we saw it every day. It was an amazing moment.
Sight cast the black drum.
The fight was unremarkable, to be honest. It really was. It wasn't that hard fight. It wasn't a big fight.
We're getting it done. I appreciate that, Angela. Thank you.
To use your bait.
Look at that old sucker. Any two?
I saw catfish going down the beach.
Okay. See the difference it makes when you put on a couple of coats of mascara. They look a little thicker. They're not super long, but at least they're a little thicker. I am going to do one more coat on the bottom with a different. See, I use different mascara, so this is a third mascara. See if this helps.
It was awesome because it was literally like we were healthy. These guys, they were picky.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Keep cranking, keep cranking. Keep cranking. Keep cranking.
Make them feel like they're clumping up.
We were working very hard.
This one came in itsy.
But we needed to convince them.
I hate the wand. It's so huge. The bristles go everywhere.
So we try, and then brought to the perfect cast. We let it sit. We gave it a rod to Ozzy. Ozzy kind of waited.
There it is. He's popping over there. He's looking at it.
And bam.
Yeah, I don't feel like that one did very much. Hi, Victoria. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright, so I found, like I was telling you guys, I found these lashes. These are Kiss Couture lashes. These are negligee. I love their names. Like now they came out with all these new ones. So they have brassiere, negligee, corset. What else do they have? They have all kinds of cute little names for their lashes. They have Little Black Dress. That was the first pair I ever bought, was Little Black Dress. They were so cute. I do need to trim these. I don't like that they are, like the band goes further out than the lashes do. Okay. Now this is going to drive me nuts because when I go to put these on, I'm not going to remember which side goes where, because one side is, like both sides are the same length. Alright, so I'm just measuring to see. The length looks fine, so we're going to go ahead and put them on. We're going to put some glue on them. They're beautiful. This is the first time I've seen these. They had a display over at Walmart on the end cap of, it wasn't even in the makeup aisle, it was somewhere else. And it caught my eye, and I was like, what? They got some new ones? Heck yeah. Because I love their Little Black Dress and Boudoir. I had their Boudoir lashes, and those were nice too. So, and if you guys are wondering, like, what's the best glue, in my opinion, the best glue is the Ardell Lash Grip glue. Like, I will not use another strip lash glue because that is just hands down the best glue ever made. I don't have to worry about lifting ever. It dries clear. It really works. It just does. And like, I have had issues in the past with other glues, like the ends of your falsies just lifting, and that is the worst thing to be in, like talking to somebody and like your lash is like flapping all over the place. How embarrassing is that? So this is a really good glue. I mean, you literally, I've had people tell me, oh, my lashes blew off with my windows down in my car. Like, I ride my windows down all the time on the interstate, and that never happens to me ever, and I wear lashes every day. So if you need a good lash glue, this is it. But I will say that if you have an event to go to where you're going to be crying, do not use that glue, because once it gets wet, it will start breaking down, and your lashes will separate then. So don't use them. Don't use this glue if you're going to go swimming or anything. Which I don't know why you wear the lashes if you're going to be putting your face in the water, but you know how that goes. Some of us do it. I wear lashes to the beach, but I won't put my face in the water. Hi, Katie. So I'm just waiting for the glue to get tacky, and then I'll put my lashes on. Alright. And lashes make a huge difference when you are doing, especially like a bold, dramatic look. Lashes makes a huge difference. I'm going to go ahead and put some lip primer on. I always use a thick layer of glue. A lot of people say, try to use the least amount as you can. I don't. I use a lot. That's just a personal preference. Alright. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and put these lashes on. Now. Oh, great. A feather. I have random feathers from my blanket I threw out. And they just float all over the place. And it doesn't matter how much I vacuum, I'm still finding them. Oh, these are so pretty. I had to blink so I had to stop. Okay. Yeah, I'm almost done. I know, I pulled her dress out. It's over there. You can keep that, Layla, if you like it. Do you like it? Is it our, you like it? If you don't, you can tell me. Yeah, and you don't need a lot at all, so it should last you a little bit.
Creating such a vortex, it looked like they drain in a sink, sucking the liquid down through the middle. It's pretty spectacular, man. That's what we see every day. And we see trucks.
The only thing is this band is super stiff, and I feel like it's not forming to the shape of my eye.
6 or 7 black tip sharks just going in and out of the bait ball.
I smell that bacon and it smells so good. Good morning, Katie. I'm not used to wearing the lashes with the gaps in them, so I'm totally like wanting to fill them in, so I'm just like everything in my power not to be like, let's put on another pair. But alright, let me go ahead and use my little mini curlers and bind them together with my natural lashes. Every time you wear a pair of lashes for the first time, it's always like a little experiment. You have to get to know your lashes, girl. Like, hi, nice to meet you. My name is Lois. What do you do? What do you like and not like? It's like a little marriage. You're going to be spending all day together. You need to get to know each other. I like this lash hanging down out of nowhere. And it's going to drive me nuts because I know it's there. It's my natural lash. There was like one dangling right below. It's got mascara on it, so I think I was able to get it to stay up now. I stuck it to the rest of them. Alright, lips. What am I going to do for lips? Alright, I think I'm just going to go with a neutral lip. I'm going to do Give Me Mocha off from the Wet n Wild line. Alright, let me find a lip liner that's going to match that color. This is more like a reddish brown. I need to wash my hand off. This is kind of hard to find. A lip liner. Alright, let me switch over and see if I can find one of my reds. That's purple, I'm looking at it. Man, why can't I find a lip liner? We're just gonna have to go with this one. It looks a little red, but I'll blend it. So, thank you, I appreciate that. The stretchy one? Tasha had it yesterday. I told her to give it to you. This definitely does not look. Hey, Diane. like a nude color.
Sophie, Princess,
Totally messed up. How much were the lashes? They were they were under $7. They were $6 something.
I think 678.
$6.78. We have seven kids. You ready to go to church, Sophia? Yeah, this doesn't look like the color of the lipstick I'm going to use at all. At all. Alright, so I'm just going to put this over and completely cover it, because the lip liner just really helps to keep it in place and gives it more pigment. And it helps you have a straighter line. Okay. 7 girls, no boys. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That's a lot of girls. Okay, so that's it. I'm done now. I'm done for today. This is the look for today. I hope you guys like it. I still have... Thank you. Yes, go by Walmart. They are, actually, if you can find them at Walgreens, I think, I don't know if they still are, either Walgreens or CVS. I think one of them are running, like, if you buy 2, you get 1 free or something like that. You might want to check online and see, because I don't know if it's just select ones or what, but I know Walgreens was running it, and they did have, they do have Kiss Couture lashes. I just don't know if they have these particular ones. And plus, when you shop at Walgreens and you have the Beauty Rewards program, you also get points. Like, you earn points to purchase more stuff. Thank you, Diane. The gold is actually a liquid. This is Wet n Wild, their holographic halo. And this is in the shade Gold Bar. So that's the gold you see at the top. That's what I used on the lid. And yeah, that's it. But I'm done, guys. I will see you guys later. Don't forget, I'm doing the raffle. If you like the mint chocolate chip palette, if you liked it, or the mint chocolate, I said chocolate chip, hold on. Go check out my post that I did. I'm doing a raffle. There's 10 slots taken so far. These are the shadows. They are nice and pigmented. I mean, gorgeous colors. Look, just gorgeous. Just beautiful. This one is a duochrome. This one right here, so it shifts. But those are 3 of the shades. But yes, it's a beautiful palette. You can do nude looks. You can do colorful looks out of this palette. You can just do so much. There are some mattes in there for you to do, so it looks like a chocolate bar melting onto the palette. So it's really pretty. But I have one of these I'm raffling away, so make sure you check it out. Put this back because I'll forget. I hope I didn't break my palette. There's another one. Oh, yes, they are They are destruction proof. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate it. Don't forget, guys, if you venture over to YouTube, make sure you find me over there and subscribe to my channel. And that I'm doing a giveaway over there right now too, so that gives you a chance to enter the giveaway. But look for the video that talks about the giveaway, and you can earn entries that way. So yes, I'm getting off. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you later. Mwah.